Hello and welcome to Fiona's Creative Canvas. I'm Fiona and today I'm going to try and recreate this little acrylic pour from day 8 of my learning how to acrylic pour. Basically I started this journey a year ago, and I started with a 30-day challenge where I would pour every day for 30 days, and this was day 8. So I'm going to reuse the same colours. So I've got deep violet here, Natfold Carmine, a fluorescent orange. I think that's probably got a mix of Amsterdam and Liquitex, and I've got like a cadmium yellow, but it's actually azo yellow deep. I think in this one it was cadmium. I used Mars Black originally from Liquitex, and I have put a bit of that in here, but I didn't have enough, so there's some oxide black in there as well. So I'm not sure how much black I'll get coming through like I have here. I want to keep the lines straight. So using what I already know, the best way might be to do it on a spinner, because tilting on a larger canvas, it's very hard to not get the movement that I don't really want in this one. My lacing is going to be much better. I'm going to use the white, titanium white by Amsterdam mixed with Australian Floetrol. So my lacing will be much better, but I also want a patch that doesn't have the white like this. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so I've put my canvas up on a spinner, and I'm going to put the black base on. Now I'm not expecting this to be exactly the same. There's one thing I have learned over this journey now, is that it's very difficult to recreate something exactly the same. That's quite a bit of the black. I might have to scrape this up afterwards. Let's torch. I've only just mixed it, so I've got a lot of bubbles. So let's just torch those. Now one thing I did, I might do it from this side. One thing I did from watching the last video was I put a really long lines across and swiped all of them this direction. So I'm going to do that again in the spirit of keeping it the same. And I started with the purple. The deep violet. Alright, and then the red. Now I'm keeping my lines fairly thick because I've also learnt that I will run out of colour otherwise. Alright, orange. So bright, that one. And then we've got the yellow. I wonder if I should put, I might just take a little bit of artistic license. This is a colour that I made up a little while ago. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of that on just to give my yellow a bit more brightness. So this is like a pearl, but it's got a tiny bit of titanium buff. Alright, so I've already gone off what I want to do, but like I said, I'm trying to use the skills now that I have learnt over the last 12 months. And for anyone that tells you that acrylic pouring is not an art, there is definitely skill in it. It's can be quite tricky. Alright, so I watched back the video. My first white, I went straight through the middle. So I'm going to do that again. I've got a bigger palette knife. I've got a bigger canvas, so alright, let's give this a go. And I'm just going to go straight. And that is beautiful. Another thing that I did do with the other one was I swiped back the other way. I don't know how well that would go. I might do all the swipes first and then I might do a little swipe. Yeah, I'm dripping off the edge, so I'm going to do another swipe here. And I'm just doing it on the end. I deliberately left a bit in there because I know I did do some squiggles on the other one. So we will be doing that. Look at the size of this lacing. And I have got some black popping up, which is what I wanted, but just a small amount. So that will help mimic the other canvas. Looks about the right size. Let's start up here, as close to the end as possible. Alright, so I've got 3 other tools here that I'm going to use. I might go the spoon. That's interesting. Coming off the edge here. I'm going to use this time. Oh, I like that. It's got a really pretty blend in there. I'm going to take this one. Like that. I'm going to take some purple through. I'm going to ruin the lacing a little bit though. But just didn't really like that, so we're going to make something of it. Same with this here. Kind of like little wispy bits. Okay, I am happy with that. Where's my lid? Not sure about this purple bit. Kind of wish I'd left it, but I could swipe in the opposite direction maybe. Shall I try that? Yeah, I'm not happy with this. So let's see. I'll put purple and orange. Bring some of the orange through. And let's add yellow. I don't think that will show up. I'm going to use this one. I hope this works. Is that enough? Let's find out. Got a little bit of black on there. Yep, that's better. All right. I think we do need to tilt it this way a little bit. And then I'm going to give it a spin. Just give it a light spin first. I want to see where it's going. So I don't want to lose too much purple. I did lose a fair amount the first time I did this. Making sure I've got all my edges covered before I spin again. So I am going to spin again. Alright, I want to get that off. It's a shame because I don't want to lose that actually. Just tilt it this way a little bit. Right, we're going to do some tilting because I just mucked that up. But I think I fixed it. And take a bit of that black off. I've got more black coming up, which is good through the red here. That will balance it out a bit, I think. That's going to bring up a bit more of the black bubbles. So, do I want to take it off that way a little bit more? No, let's not. Okay, I will bring you in for the wet result. Okay, here is the wet result, and the black dots are coming out more, so we will see what that looks like once it's dry. But like I said, I was actually after a bit of that to match in with the other canvas. But the lacing on this is beautiful. Particularly love this bit just here. Gorgeous. And it just breaks up that area. So I'm curious, really curious to see how this is dry and how, I know it's not the same, but at least I want it to be along the same vibe, I guess. Yeah, so I'll bring you back when it's dry. Okay, here is the dry result, and I thought I would pop the original one just here so you could see that it's the same colours. This one's got a coat of varnish on it, but here is the final result. And it is a bit different, but we have the black dots, which makes it similar to this one. The lacing has coloured it slightly, so it's not quite as white as it was. You can see it's quite purple. You can see how it's sunk under the purple, particularly here, through here. I love this bit through here. And it's a bit of a different style. I've dragged like 3 parts through to break up the lines. But yeah, it's a very interesting piece, very different. Got some more pretty lacing through here. Yeah. So let me know what you think of that one, guys, in the comments below. Love to have a chat with you there. And what's next? I don't know. Give me some ideas. And I shall see you all in the next one. Bye.